And the fact that you think you can sit there and tell men what they should actually want without actually asking them what they actually want is the problem.
Okay, I'll tell you how I know this.
Do you know what women want?
Oh, we know what women want. We've been
Like
told
what?
we've been told what women want
Give us in 5 bullet
from day
points
one.
what
You
you
want a
think.
protector. You want a provider.
Right.
Right. You want somebody who can be a good father. Right. You want someone to support your dreams if you have them. Right. You want somebody who listens. You want a man who, like, we've heard all of this as men. Like, we've heard it for like.
Listen,
we've heard it for decades.
This is the facts.
We need you to be genuine.
You don't.
No, we
Hang
do.
on, wait.
Let me ask you guys, what do you think men want?
Give me 3.
Because I just named 5, and I got 4 out of 5.
Men want somebody that can be a support system without judgment. That means that when you come home and you're having your man problems, you can actually come to somebody and be that person that lays down and shows some sort of vulnerability without being judged. Because a man is a man.
Bullet point them. Bullet point what men want.
That's one. You want somebody that can be caring, but listening to you without judgment. You want somebody you can trust. Okay. 2, you want somebody that is nurturing, because that person is going to be your wife, is going to be the mother of your children. And your offspring, obviously, they have to succeed in life, and you, ideally, so you'd want somebody that can nurture that and create a home out of a house. And then 3rd, you probably want someone that can actually satisfy, not probably, definitely, that satisfies your needs sexually.
Listen. Where is the submission part, though?
I was waiting for
that.
The submission comes from the part where the woman is supportive. Submission doesn't actually mean the woman has to be below a man. A woman needs to be supportive of his role.
Yeah, you don't know what men
The same way
want.
a man needs to be supportive of his
You don't know what men
role.
want. No. You actually don't know what men want.
Well, I think if that's not what men want, there's the same way that women want certain things.
There's 3 guys here.
Men then should reconsider as well what they think women want. Because the problem is that I don't feel like people understand what a partnership or a unionship means between a man and a woman. There's a lack of understanding of what you're actually meant to be doing together.
So when I named those 4 or 5 things, was I generally right?
Yeah.
Kind of, but not really.
When you just went on your rant, do you think you were generally right?
Yes.
No, you weren't.
I believe I was, for sure.
This is the problem.
No, because so don't you want a woman that you come home and say, you know, babe,
the problem is
if you think you do
hang
that,
on,
why
the problem
don't you
is
tell us?
the problem is you speak a lot but you don't listen. That's the problem. And so when men speak, and this has been the problem for like a long time. When men start speaking and telling you exactly what they want, women find excuses as to not give the men what they're actually asking for. Okay, so when men start saying what they want, women start saying, "Oh, that's misogynistic. Right. Oh, that is that's patriarchy." All of these things. That's what women start saying. But men have been the same from day one. Men have generally not changed
I feel like
what they
go
want.
along with fit, feminine, friendly.
Fit, feminine, friendly.
It goes to your point about submissiveness. So if you say that women react in that sort of way, if they don't, and they just say, yeah, okay, I'm understanding what you want, then that's the submissiveness that you are talking about, isn't it? Really, rather than being so direct about everything.
You're right, because it's agreeable. So like disagreeable is a masculine trait.
And like masculine is like, for example, there was this woman I heard about some random shit, saying he's like they're married, and the woman is like, I don't want to have sex every day, this. It's my body. Shut the fuck up, man. When you get in a marriage, I own you, bitch. You are my bitch. So when you're my bitch, if I want to have sex, if I came home from a long day trying to provide for you, you're going to open your legs and I'm going to get smashing. Like, what the hell?
Could literally...
That's lack of respect that a woman actually wants.
That's a bit
There's a difference between what you want and what you need.
You worded it like that, bro.
That's a bit disrespectful for women.
Do you not think?
I'm sure you can reword it better.
Do you not think that sex is a duty? Do you not? Okay. Do you think sex is a duty in marriage?
No, that's why I said they want the woman to satisfy his sexual needs.
Pleasure.
Okay. So no, yes. What about Yes. Because I would say, like, if he's marrying you, he's protecting and providing. Why would you not give him sex?
No, I'm not saying I'm not giving him sex. It's just like it shouldn't be a duty. It shouldn't be like a.
Okay, if you don't, if you
I'll give it to you, but you can't force me.
And it's not an ownership.
But see, that's like a lack of submission, though. Because if you're submissive, you just say, okay, yeah, whenever you want, because you're the man, you're in charge.
So what if like I also finished at work or everything like that, and he wants to have
Okay, do you show up to your job when you don't feel like it?
Sorry?
Do you show up to your job when you don't feel like it?
Yes.
Being a wife is a job. That's your job. Just do it because, even when you don't feel like it.
So may I ask a question then? You're a man, you're a provider. I want this, so you go get it for me. Because you're a man, you know what a woman wants. Provide that for me and that's it.
Provide what?
The moment you provide me what I want a bigger house, I want a bigger car, I want a bigger everything.
No, wait. I'm actually...
but you're a provider. When I marry you, you are my man. Provide for me.
I'm glad you said that because that's what modern women do. Actually, one of the number one indicators that a woman is going to leave is she starts to out-earn her man. And even when you're talking about like education, like, or they out-educate their man, like that's a very similar story that I hear often. So you're actually kind of correct. Women do that constantly. And so when a man has the same standard, it's somehow like women get mad.
Exactly. So if that is the case, then we can't complain about either side. You're a provider, you do what the woman wants. A lot of men will say that it's entitlement. Well, then if you're demanding for your woman to even have sex with you when even she's not in the mood, that's entitlement no?
Men don't mind providing for women that deserve it.
Well, then a woman doesn't mind
100%.
opening her legs for a man that deserves it. If you act right, you'll get everything. Oh, definitely.
So why are you getting into a relationship with someone that don't deserve it then?
Because you don't always know who you're getting with.
Okay, now you're waffling. That don't make
you don't
sense.
always know who
Linda.
you're with.
Hang on, wait. All right, Linda, go on.
I think there's maybe a discrepancy of the definition of submission. I think you guys have a perception of what they mean by submission, and I may have a different one. So can we kind of clarify what we think submission is?
Yeah, what do women think submission is? Because it's normally women that have a problem with the word. So what do you actually think it is?
I think submission is understanding somebody else's strengths. So if you are a man and you're telling me, babe, I need to go and get this job and you're going to have to do this because this is the plan and this is what you need to do. I guess I would submit in that position because your planning is what you do best. That's your skill. That's what you do. If we're now in the house and you're trying to tell me how is the best way for us to spend money in the house when I run the home, then I'm not going to submit to you trying to tell me that because actually you need to respect my role and I respect yours. I believe that's what submission is. Submission is when you understand that in respect somebody else's position being in that situation specifically ahead of yours.
Do you think of yourself as a submissive person?
Listen, I dated a Nigerian for 5 years. I know what submission is. And yes, I am submissive if it makes sense. I don't submit just for the sake of things. And when things don't make sense, I actually am able to communicate clearly and maturely enough to explain why this doesn't make sense.
Do you think you give off submissive energy?
But that's not the point. And this is the thing. What I feel like is my strength and power as a woman is actually a filter that I feel gets the right people around me. Because when you get to know me, you understand that this what I'm doing.
As many of you know, I was just banned on TikTok, and we are demonetized on a daily basis on this platform. If you want to help, please consider sending a super thanks below. Every donation helps, and it helps make what we do possible.